Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of May 23rd through the 29th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel. It helps it grow. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. As well as those who have given my videos that you've watched a thumbs up. Again, I thank you. Much appreciated. And you're starting out this week with the Page of Pentacles. So things on offer. Opportunities are starting to knock. You know, you're starting to change your perspective on something here this week. You know, you're realizing that maybe there's a different path that you should be taking. So you're looking at it very, very, diligently. And the Sun. Wow, beautiful cards to start with. You know, everything that you're starting to think about and grow is really starting to grow. You know, it has so much potential for yourself as you go forward into the future. So that's beautiful to see. You know, you've hit the right note this week. You know, and if this is your health, you're really starting to feel good about yourself. You're feeling more optimistic. And, you know, with the Sun out in your cards as well, you know, you're not feeling so downtrodden anymore. You're starting to let your inner light show to the rest of the world. You've probably shut off for a while here. You're feeling more optimistic. You know, you're starting to lighten up a little bit more, smiling a little bit more. You're better accepting of what's happening in your life at this time. And the Empress. So there you are. You know, you're feeling more abundant. Definitely fertile. So, I mean, if you don't want to get yourself in trouble here, you may want to take precautions for some of this. And for others of you, congratulations. You may be expecting a little one. You know, or this could be that new project that you've always wanted to get off, the ground. And it's presented to you that, you can't physically turn down the challenge to do it because it's time. There's something brand new coming into your life this week, and it makes you feel very optimistic about your future. So that's beautiful to see. You're creating something that's going to last for a long time, which is the ultimate. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. So, wish fulfillment. Money here as well for some of you. Things are starting to line up in a good way. Maybe something that you've always like that, business that you wanted to, project that you always wanted to get going. Somebody else says, hey, you remember when we were talking about that? Did you find out any more about it? Because you've piqued their interest, and maybe they're willing to, if you can't do it on your own, maybe give a helping hand to get you off the ground, or, show you towards somewhere that it can go. So that's beautiful. And the Hermit. So you're definitely breathing, stepping back, having a look at this. You have the light there. You're on good solid ground. You have a staff to hold you up. So there's no reason of slippage here. So this is the week that you just need to go a little more solo for yourself. Take a drive somewhere, take a walk somewhere. You just need to clear your head. And sometimes that can be for just a few hours. It doesn't have to be for the entire weekend sort of thing. Sometimes it's just all that it takes to help you feel better about yourself and the choices as they're going forward. Ooh, very nice. And the Lovers. So yeah, you're making a commitment here this week. You're determined to see something that's you're passionate about come to light. Now, whether that's in a career or another partner in your life, for some of you, you're making a commitment to yourself and another party in some cases. Maybe you're moving in together. Maybe you're opening a business together. And for some of you, again, congratulations. Maybe you're decided that let's just get married. Instead of having the whole big wedding, why don't we just get married? And, have a party after sort of thing, in a couple of weeks, that sort of thing. So you're making a firm commitment to yourself and whatever endeavors that you're moving forward with. And the High Priestess. So it looks like you're either talking this over with somebody or you have talked this over with somebody of what you're thinking of doing. So you're, and this could be a family member as well as a friend, somebody who's got some really good ideas or been through a few things in their life, and you're just making sure that what you're doing is on the right positive end. You don't want to second guess yourself. And the Seven of Cups, so making an investment in yourself in some form. Now this could be schooling. This could actually be putting some money away in an account somewhere to, making good investments. Maybe you decided to look into the stock market a little bit for some of you as well. And the Knight of Swords. This is a quick trip, usually by air. Maybe you're deciding to just have a getaway. Just, going to some place that you wanted to go, or just been invited to go somewhere and off you go sort of thing. Because the price is right. Maybe they've given you the, another ticket. Like, hey, I got an extra ticket. You want to go? That sort of thing. And if this is a relationship, maybe you're starting to realize that, the relationship is hit a lull time. So, and whichever way it is for yourself, but you're doing something positive this week. And the Four of Rods. So there it is, happy home, good investments on good solid ground. You're content with yourself. You know where you want to go, what you're going to have. So that's beautiful to see, and especially all the yellow, because it makes it so much brighter. Yeah, and you're walking away from something or thinking about it. And it doesn't always have to be a relationship. It can be a business as well. Maybe you're thinking of starting your own business or something and realizing that, it's not profitable enough. Maybe you've already, for a while been putting energy and effort into it, but you're realizing it's not giving you back what you wanted. So you're just cutting your ties and realizing that it's time's up. It's not going to ever give me what I feel it's going to give me, and you're willing to do what you want to do to let it go. And the Strength card, and you definitely have the strength to do this. It's not always easy to give up a dream, but the reality is that you're realizing that this dream has no lasting qualities. So it's not going to be easy by any means, but there also comes a time that you want to have yourself more happy. Maybe you've been in a job for a long time and they just haven't given you any kind of raise or something like that, and this is the week that you're finally having enough willpower to say, okay, I deserve that pay raise, or I deserve that higher position in the job, because you can tell I've done a good job. So are you going to give it to me, that sort of thing? And if they're not, then you're curbing your impulses. You will go and feel out the internet for a better place, better job, more money before you jump. You won't just cut your ties and walk away because you're having a temper tantrum. You're definitely doing this in the right way. You're controlling yourself to avoid any problems in the future for yourself. Yeah, and the Chariot. You're healing yourself. Good for you. If this is a dead-end situation and you know it, and you're getting tired of it, you're always beating yourself up over this. This is the week that you're deciding to, okay, this is what I got to do, and I'm just not going to listen to nobody, because I know, I'll get temporary talked out of it, but it'll be back again. So rather than allowing it to rear its head again, you're going to get a grip on it and, move yourself forward. All right, I'm going to pick and shuffle you an Angel Oracle card and get some clarity on this. But your cards are very positive. You're making some awesome strides here moving forward in your life and your decisions for yourself. All right. As you honor and follow your guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. That's beautiful. All right, and on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.